This right here is a completely flooded mine shaft, and this is me, where my dive instructor is currently telling me to swim directly into it. Now, I couldn't exactly tell what he was saying because all I saw was this, but as you can tell, I'm very hesitant.
What?
Now, if I'm so terrified of this, why am I even here in the first place? A few weeks ago, me and my best friend Quinn were having a conversation, and our biggest fears came up. Quinn's biggest fear is
dying alone.
but mine is somewhere between claustrophobia and drowning. So when he heard that, he said, why not just combine the two? And then he started to ask me, what if I not only faced my biggest fear, but also went and got scuba certified to do it, and in so doing, placed myself in some of the most uncomfortable physical situations I've ever been in my entire life. Thus, we concluded with a bet, saying that if I didn't face my fear, then I'd have to post one of the most embarrassing videos that I've ever made, which is me at 11 years old, trying to be a YouTuber. And since I'm not the type to back down from a challenge, I immediately said yes. So we got geared up for our first ever dive and met our instructor, Matt. Good name, brother.
Two types of people, those who pee in their wetsuit and those who lie about it. Every wetsuit has a built-in heater. You just pee. You end up in 55-degree water doing an hour-long dive. You're probably peeing in your wetsuit.
Well, that's exactly what we're gonna do in the mine, so.
Welcome to scuba dive. So when you're putting your gear on, you want the reg to the right and the inflator hose to the left.
This way? It's, yes, that.
Like
yes. Oh no, other way.
It was
yes.
upside down and
There we go.
This is not making me feel super confident.
There's actually a lot more that you have to know about scuba diving before going and just doing it than you'd think. Because of the different ways that pressure works underwater, air either contracts or expands based on how deep or how shallow in the water you are. Which means that if I were to go down to like 40 or 50 feet below the surface, take a big breath out of my scuba tank, and then shoot right back up and not let that breath out, the air inside my lungs would expand and pretty much give me what's called an overexpansion injury. But if you can simply remember to keep breathing and take a test that it takes only about a weekend to study for, you've now unlocked the ability to enter a hidden world that most other people won't in their entire lifetime. And let me tell you, it's one of the most beautiful things I personally have ever seen. But we're not done yet, as I was quickly reminded by this boat that almost cut a few inches off the top, you know what I mean?
I like it, Kudgy.
We still gotta dive in the mine. So our final test before heading there would be Hudson's Grotto.
So the deepest part's actually 147 feet, literally right off this. Like you don't even have to swim out. If you just drop down right now, you go straight to 110 feet.
Are you serious?
As we're going down, make sure you're equalizing early and often. Okay.
I'm a little afraid.
Last time I did any diving past 10 feet, my ears would not clear whatsoever. I think I'm a little nervous about that.
I just gotta hope that our boy Matt there took the dogs to make it all the way down.
Hey, excuse me.
All right, make me look cool, please.
all right, now look real cool walking off.
I looked down, I saw a fish.
Oh gosh.
He's not coming back.
The first thing that instructor Matt had us do was review our skills that we learned in the pool, which were clearing our regulators and our masks. But what I forgot to tell you is that we're literally suspended on a platform 25 feet below the surface, and right underneath us is about 120 feet of water. And since my ears were totally clear, we decided to go deeper. And that's exactly when things got crazy. I discovered this random clock, this statue that I booped on the forehead, and my personal favorite, there was a sunken boat down there, an entire sunken boat. And not only that, but it was suspended by 55-gallon air drums on the surface. Blew my mind. But I still have a bet to settle, which means as soon as I sign this document, it's go time.
Official.
I didn't realize how cold it's gonna be. That was nice water, but I was shivering.
And we're in Florida. Like, we're gonna go to Missouri in a mine. I'm not gonna like freeze up.
No, you're gonna make it. With my Jedi training. Yes. Next stop, the mine.
Wait, what? So I went to the bathroom, right? And this guy was just like, yo, can I give you a pair of sunglasses if you arm wrestle me under the stall?
What?
It's the weirdest thing. What? Crazy.
So we made it to Missouri. We're on our way to the mine. But Quinn had even more up his sleeve after we met Jim and Levi, who'd be taking us through the mine.
So how deep does this go?
I think it's around like 4:30.
No way.
Dude, it just keeps going.
We're heading into what's called the shallows. It's around 24 foot of water.
What?
No, this is nuts.
Why are you looking at me like that?
I'm not looking at you like anything.
Quinn and I not only made a bet, but we also signed a legally binding contract. I pretty much have to post this video if I don't face my fear. But here's what I didn't tell you.
If he finds a contract, he can void it, and I've hidden it in this box.
And all he's giving me to find it is this pickaxe.
What did you just do?
Yeah, your first task is you gotta find the pickaxe. Get to. He's okay with jumping in without a wetsuit, right? Yeah. Get in there.
Dude, I'm shaking right now.
Are you kidding? It looks so close. You got that. That's so doable.
Dude, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this.
You got that.
Any tips, Mr. Jim?
I would go down and I'd get the pick and I'd come back up with it.
Okay.
You got this.
Oh. Yep, that's cold.
You got this. Good luck. We're all praying for you.
I'm scared. That's chilly.
Are you okay?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Oh, I cannot explain how cold that is. I'm like way warmer just being out here right now.
You just dropped the pickaxe in 25 feet of water. You idiot.
I kind of want to try it.
All right, well, you let me know what you think it's like.
Ooh, that's brisk.
Oh my gosh. Don't go out if you feel like it's too cold.
Oh, he's going! Oh my gosh, I didn't even think about it. No! No! Are you serious,
How
dude?
did you descend so fast, man? You were down for like 3 seconds. I told you, I'm negatively buoyant.
If I couldn't even do that, how the heck am I gonna be able to do the entire dive?
You don't even have to look closely to tell that I'm literally steaming in this shot. That is how cold the water was. Quinn is amphibious.
Nice, nice.
Here we go. We're doing it.
You just gotta get past the fear.
I'll see you on the other side.
We're in. You can see for hundreds of feet in this water everywhere. It's maximum visibility. Probably some of the clearest water literally on the face of the planet. Well, under the face of the planet. I can't see to the bottom. How deep could this place actually be? The first thing we come across is this abandoned minecart. The minecart still has some tools in it that were used over 60 years ago before the whole place flooded. It's so cool that I'm getting massively distracted and almost forgot that I have a limited supply of air down here. So I kept looking around for the box. But Quinn says that I'll know when I'm in the general vicinity of it, whatever that means. After inspecting another minecart, we reached what's called the keyhole. This is surreal. I've never swam under a rock before, and this is exactly the claustrophobia that I was talking about. It's apparently the easiest of all the pass-throughs that I'll encounter while I'm searching for this contract. With Jim's lights on the other side, it literally looks like I'm entering heaven right now. Can we just give Quinn a round of applause for doing everything that I've done so far, except while holding a huge camera rig? Everyone comment, let's go, Quinn. Just then I stumbled across this Christmas tree. It even has a Bible ornament on it. Could this be the clue that Quinn was talking about? I kept looking in the surrounding area and I found another Christmas related clue. I have no idea what this means, but I started playing with it. Again, forgetting that I have limited air and therefore limited time. So I move on and, oh no. I just banished a deer figurine to the shadow realm. That thing is not coming back anytime soon.
Where is the SpongeBob?
Rock bottom.
So we turn around and there's this cave that's under the cliff edge. And this is where we get to what I thought would be the most intimidating part of the dive. And Jim wants me to swim straight through it first. But if he's confident in me, then I'm confident in me, because I know he's gonna keep me safe. So I made it through the second pass through, but still no box. And that's not even the most intimidating one. However, I saw something in the distance and bro, this literally looks like something out of Stranger Things. Like I'm in the upside down right now. After the dive, Jim told me that this was a mine shaft that went down 250 feet. Vertical, straight down. And to add to the entire upside down effect, there's this smoke that's in the water. What it actually is rust from the metal. And it's because the water is so still in the mine that this is even possible. It's oddly beautiful. But that didn't deter from the fact that I literally only have 1/3 of my air left right now. Not funny. I really need to be paying attention to that. Thankfully, I have Jim here who runs such an incredibly safe operation at this mine. It's insane. But that doesn't change the fact that I really gotta find this box right now. This is probably a 30+ foot long tunnel that is completely pitch black. I cannot even see to the other side. By far, the most intimidating part of the mine. But believing that the box is inside and I'm gonna have to face my fear in order to get to it, I just recite a Bible verse and swim right through. Is that a banana? This is obviously the clue that Quinn was talking about, because, I mean, what? This is the most Quinn thing in this entire video so far. I literally looked like that SpongeBob character that ate those bonbons in that driver's ed class. Any guesses on what it might taste like? Tastes like a banana.
But seriously, if it weren't for the training that Matt from Gulf Coast Divers gave us and the awesome safety measures of Bonterre Mine, I don't think I would feel as comfortable swimming into this cave to find this box. I think this whole experience just taught me that everything in life is temporary, including fear, and that there's usually something awesome on the other side of it.
You made it.
I 100% just peed.
Are you kidding me?
This is waterlogged, bro. How about this? I'm gonna hang this up on my wall and I'll post the video on this. Soggy banana, anyone?
This is not bad.